Hi there, it's Dan here. I'm just doing a quick video for the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus 2019. It's my first 2 weeks experience of owning this car, and I just want to give some hints and tips and ideas back, so I shall move on to the next stage. So here's the Model 3, it's in blue. I've had the economy saver covers put on. It was actually bought with them off, but they came with them, so I put them back on. I've averaged around about 8% better fuel economy with them on, so just so you know. The only fault so far that I've found with the car is on the rear light cluster, where they're fogging up and misting up with moisture inside, but Tesla service has been brilliant. They booked me in for next week, they're giving me a car and they're getting that sorted for me. So just in the car now, so just a couple of things. I've sat in here because it's absolutely tipping down with rain. But a couple of things to go through with you is, so I bought this car, it's just under a year old. So it's from a company called Hillmoren, so Hillmoren in Leicester. Big shout out to Gareth and all his help, and brilliant service, changed my opinion of second-hand car dealers. But this was a major investment for me, so it wasn't just a quick, just buy a cheap car. But generally, very, very happy with that company. Couple of tips for you then. So make sure that you get your V5 through as soon as possible, because you can't charge on the Tesla superchargers until you swap over membership. Download the app, and then just you can then register. But to be able to for the app to go live and for you to be able to use it, you need to have the car registered with you, so you have to swap over ownership. So that takes usually about a week. Build quality in general on this car is superb. You hear a lot of horror stories about panel gaps and paint, etc. This car actually came with some protective shield over the front of the car. It's a thin film of plastic over the front. You never even see it. It's invisible, more or less. Well worth it. But the car came absolutely spotless. There's no panel gaps, there's no errors, no bad fitting or anything. So really, really happy with that. Supercharger experience. So the supercharger experience was brilliant. So once I changed the ownership over and then registered the car on the app, I actually rung Tesla service up and said, the V5 has come through today. I'm travelling to Hull tomorrow. Can you please hurry it up and get it swapped over so I can register the car? They did it within 10 minutes. And then within about 2 minutes of that, the app lit up and there was my car. So the Tesla supercharger system of turning up and charging is fantastic. You pull up, you don't have to press buttons, swipe cards, anything. Pull up, open the flap, charge, done. Really easy. So that's a big one. Couple of little things I'm going to show you just in the car that I've got that's helpful. So I've invested in a set of rubber mats. So these are from Amazon. You can search through them, but very good rubber mats, but they're moulded and they fit absolutely perfectly. So I've got the two front ones and I've got a full set in the back as well. So it was about £140, but very well worth it for the full set. They fit perfectly, keep the place nice and clean with all the mud and dirt and stuff. This car came with some carbon fibre cover on the flap here. Again, a lot of people are talking about this thing that really is annoying, that doesn't work, and but all you got to do is close it. Very, very simple, and then just push and open. Simple. The other quick investment was I managed to get for about £40 through the Facebook page for Tesla, was just a wireless charging mat. There's two sides, you can wirelessly charge two phones to it. And then on top of that, I've also got with an addition was I've had a USB drive at home, and that now is fitted in the car, in the dash, just via a USB port. And we now have dash cam, full dash cam capability, and also Sentry mode as well. So that means that if you've got the USB drive plugged in, you just leave it in, forget about it. What that means is when you have Sentry mode on, you can then, what happens is if someone walks past your car or touches your car or gets anywhere close it, the whole screen lights up. You get this blank screen with a red eye with Sentry mode on it, so people know they're being filmed, which is a very, very good idea. I've ordered a set of lock-in wheel nuts as well. Just they're coming today. And there's also a Tesla charger that's being fitted next week for the home use. Hopefully you can see me again. So yes, the Sentry mode and the wireless charger is definitely worth it. The general design as well, I've got to admit I absolutely love it. I think that Tesla were severely hammered when the Model 3 was updated from the 2019 to the 2021 model. Because everybody shouted, well, there's no difference, but I think everybody's missed the point completely. The point is, it's very much like iPhones, and I'm very much an Apple geek, is that if you stand next to someone in the street with another iPhone, it may be 3 or 4 years old, but it looks damn similar. So it's just that thing of everybody having the same, and it's just, so the little tweaks they've done is great. But sitting here at a 2019 Model 3, I haven't got any concerns at all about I haven't got the latest model. People just look at it and love it. They don't say you haven't got the 2020 model. So, and the other thing as well is certainly from a design point of view, I had an Audi A6 before this, and the A6 was an absolute pain to wash and polish. There were fins and things on the outside of the car. Indents, things that you had to literally just sort of get cloths and try and clean. Very difficult to clean. This car is just completely clean lines, no worries. I just take a quick wash to it, a sponge, hose it down, it's done. I haven't got to stand there for hours cleaning just stupid bits and pieces that I had on the Audi. So that's about it. I've rolled on enough, but just to say that the general experience for 2 weeks that I've owned this car, it's a 2019 Tesla Model 3 standard range, I'm extremely happy. There's little things I'd like it to have, so maybe a slightly longer range, but a 240 odd miles, it's plenty, certainly for day to day. The speed is phenomenal, but it actually changes the way you drive. So I'm now driving a lot safer, a lot slower, steadier, and you just relax and get into it. This one comes with autopilot. We're also looking at advanced autopilot as well, which they're talking about having a subscription service soon, which I'm definitely going to sign up for. And that's it. But other than that, I'm thoroughly happy with the car. Would really recommend you get one without a doubt. I mean, compared to some of the costs of the diesels and hybrid cars, I'm extremely happy, and I would definitely buy one again. Hopefully that's been helpful. All the best, and enjoy your Tesla.